Hey, what's up guys? A little message before you watch this video, and that is, this is the last Kubby Chronicles that you will ever see. Well, maybe not true. Maybe you could go back and watch some of the old ones, but this is the last Kubby Chronicles that we will be producing. And the reason is basically a couple of reasons. One is it's extremely time consuming, much more so than I think many people realize. They see vlogs from Gary Vee or Grant Cardone or Casey Neistat, and people think that, you know, you should be able to whip one of those up. It's not the case. It takes hours upon hours upon hours to produce the vlog, and it's not time that I'm willing to spend anymore. Now, I've loved making what we've made. I think it's been an incredible experiment. I've learned a lot about myself, a lot about content creation, a lot about vlogging, a lot about camera gear, a lot about technical difficulties. I've learned a ton. So it's been a very fruitful experience from that standpoint. But the time has come. An era is over, and we won't be vlogging anymore. Now, I know some of you might be sad about that, and I'm sorry about that. I understand. I will still be doing the Kubby Show videos. I will still be doing stuff on Instagram. I will still be doing lots of different videos on YouTube. I just won't be vlogging. Now, one of the other core reasons why I'm not doing it anymore is because most of my business and most of my day revolves around confidential conversations, either between my employees and myself or me and our clients. Now, I'm not prepared to bring a camera into those conversations and have to suss out what did I say there that could be usable. And I don't really want to put my clients and the people that I work with in those positions. I think it's a bit difficult for everybody involved. And I would much rather focus on the work that has to be done. I would much rather focus on the relationships that need to be built than producing a reality TV show for YouTube. So those are my two core reasons. One, it takes a ton of time. And two, it's putting people in some compromising positions that, not compromising, that's the wrong word, more like it's putting people out in some way. And I don't want to do that anymore. So we're going to shut down the vlog. Thank you so much for being here for this. Please watch this last one to the end. I think it's got some interesting stuff in here about business and relationships. So thank you so much for watching. Adios, amigos. Are you ready? I'm just going to use a little voice one first.
I've been places, I've seen faces, lifted weights up off the floor. I've had highs and I've had lows. Yeah, it's time to start the show.
Let's do it.
There goes a sight from my soul.
Will this be a super top post? Like, what? We're trying the vlog thing again, you know. We haven't been super successful at getting it nailed, but we're gonna try it out, see if we can actually do vlogs, because they're quite time consuming. So I don't want to take away from business flow, so we're gonna see if we can vlog.
Fill it up with your home address, country, birthday, and signature.
Hey Camilla, how's it going? Oh, but Twitch is so so quick to get its mainstream now. Like Twitch is hot on being breaking like mainstream as we speak. I bet you in 2000, people who didn't know what Twitch were, like as in like what Netflix was, you know, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, maybe 5 years ago. But I think Twitch will become a household name here in 2018. That's my prediction. Twitch, household name, 2018. Yeah, it's becoming a legitimate sport, right? Like, and actually I saw yesterday on LinkedIn, team posted something saying, hey, we're looking for a full-time videographer to join our crew and trap. No, I'm just like, no, they're looking for some, like a real employee, right? But I was like, oh, it's starting, it's on. You know, like these, you know what I mean? Like the whole video vlogging for business standpoint, and them like, they're gonna create their own sort of media property now, which is we need to get in early enough so that companies or like these teams feel like, hey, we should hand that over completely to Cub & Co. because we're going to get more out of it. And I think that's the case. I think they'll hire a videographer, which is fine. But I think what's interesting is like they will find, like maybe they'll have some success just because they're in the space and that they know each other, but we could amplify their brand so much more. And maybe that's a pitch also to and say, hey, you've got your videographer, which is great, but do you actually know how to amplify this shit? Like, do you actually know how to get this to more and more and more and more people so that you build up a brand, you build up a media property? So for maybe it makes sense even to like, hey, we saw you did this. I think that's super interesting. Let's show you how we can add value to that. So I think it's coming. Like, it seems like it's on its way. So hey, he came back to me and said his guy, his agent, he actually wants to get started in January because we thought we had like a runway, or at least we had like a few months or maybe even a year before this guy would even think about joining us. And he's already like, let's do it now. So, and then we can actually go through it and maybe even start pulling some of their stuff, like what channels are they already using, what are they strong in, like a little bit of a analysis. Hey, what's up guys? So what you probably just saw was that I was on a call with a project manager. We're actually setting up a talent management agency that's going to be focused mostly on football, soccer here, or soccer in America, football here in Europe, agency, and also esports. And that talent agency will work on, of course, helping people get contracts and things like that, sponsorships, help them get better on social media, help them get better into media, all those sort of things. So we're actually just in the process of setting that up right now. So that's super exciting. And then today I'm going off to do a corporate, private keynote speech. Those are a lot of fun. They're a little bit more intimate.
They have not been informed that there'll be a guest speaker. So
oh, it's a surprise. Am I giving the speech to everybody?
Yes, to everybody. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was to the
300 people, 350 people.
Oh, okay. It's also a surprise for me. Hi. Good to see you. How are you?
I made it in time.
I made it in time. Yeah.
Hi.
Good to see you. Social media now is really about brands that are helping consumers brand themselves through your brand. Creating stuff that's helping that people create their own style and their own brand with your brand. That's where we are. And if anybody doesn't understand that, they're gonna have a hard time getting into the consumer mindset. Going places, traveling, speaking is all fun. I do it as part of my business, and it's a great way to inspire people, and it's a great way to talk to people. You guys are already doing a great job. Not like this side. Come on. It's a great way to actually get business, actually have conversations with customers and figure out what their challenges are and see how you can solve them. And today sort of shows that is a good way of doing it. So what you didn't see was I was in a meeting and we were actually discussing, okay, what can we help them with? And that will hopefully turn into some business, and it'd be great to work with them. So that's how this whole thing works. And I think it works very well, and I really enjoy doing it, and yeah, that's why I do it.